In this video, we're gonna check out this Lamy fountain pen. I've been wanting to get a somewhat of a calligraphy pen, fountain pen type of thing. Basically, right now we're just gonna take a look at the packaging. The packaging is just a little cardboard thing. It did come like in a bubble wrap bag. I got this from Amazon. Amazon's the plug for these. If I do manage to get some links, some affiliate links or something like that to help out, I'll leave that in the description. This ran me about 60 something, like 60, 65 plus tax. It is a little up there, but really wanted to get something with calligraphy. I've been practicing my cursive and we're gonna have to give this one a shot. So this is the case it comes in. It's kind of like, it looks like metal, but it's like plasticky. I don't think it is. Let's take a look. So it comes with a little booklet. Creations. I don't even know what that says. Creative writing. There might be like in some other languages. I think that's what it is. But I think they all say creative writing. This is a table of contents. Dutch, English, French, Netherlands. Okay, so I think this is the English part. So I'm gonna have to definitely read. I'm not gonna read this on camera, but I'm gonna have to read this and kind of see. It's just basically explaining how the pen works, writing up and down. Kind of showing you how you would use it, what style of writing. Basically just like a guide on how to enjoy the book. Looks like that's it, like 3 pages in English. We'll read that later on. All right, and for the pens, there's a little cardboard separator, help them not move around. This is the pen. I like this finish on here. It's somewhat like rubberized. Feels like rubbery. Pretty sure that'll be comfortable to write with. It is longer than the other Lamy pen that I have. I have a Safari. I'll probably make a video on that one too. That was actually my first fountain pen. And what also gave me the idea to get this calligraphy pen right here. I know they have some other ones with these type of nibs. But I already have a Lamy, and that Lamy that I had was pretty good overall. But this is the 1.5 nib. 1.5 nib. Yeah, I guess you do got to do that makeup palm to show it, but for the focus, we'll give that a shot. It comes with the 1.5 installed on the pen, the cardboard little separator, so that the ink doesn't get pressed down in there while it's shipping with the cap, because I'm pretty sure this one does the same thing that the Safari does. And when you twist it all the way down, it'll just pop it in there and it'll be ready to go with ink. You just gotta let it sit for a little bit like that. So that's the pen. Comes with the, what is this? The 1 point, I can't even see from right here, 1.1. So looks like it has the medium one on there. This is a smaller one. This is the, this is gonna be the 1.9. This one does look really wide. I'm pretty sure you get some nice lines out of this. We'll give it a shot. This is just gonna be the unboxing, kind of get an idea of what's in the box, and then I'll probably make a separate video to me writing. I've been practicing. It's not that crazy. It's not that good, but I've been practicing my cursive, some letters, some fancy letters. And this is the cap. I think this is what it meant by the aluminum, because this feels pretty rubbery. But I think this That's the cap for it right there. I'm not trying to pop this blue ink right now, just because I do have some converters, which for this pen, I do want to try the inks. I got some diamond inks. I'll probably do a review on those too, because those are pretty fresh with my Safari. I wonder what they'll all look like with this. The cap sits on there nice and tight. Or you can unscrew it. Probably it'll screw on better when I have the converter. Make sure it doesn't loosen up. This doesn't even feel like aluminum though, low key. It feels plasticky too. I don't know what about this is aluminum. I don't know if the box, the cap, but I mean, I like it still. It's nice, it feels nice. Especially this, it's like a little rubberized coating on there. Looks a little goofy, I'm not gonna lie, just because this is a little thick right here compared to the body. But I mean, I'm not gonna be carrying this pen around or anything like that. I am just gonna leave this at the house whenever I feel like inspired to write some nice. This is the ink cartridges it came with, so I guess it comes with a blue one in the thing, and then this is a bunch of black ones. Probably won't use these very much, at least I'll have them, especially for my other Lamy pen, because that one I do use more for writing, just because it's lightweight, it's easy to carry around. I do some journaling, and it's just a nice writing experience to do. I'll have to make a review for that one too. These things, these are probably caps for this. Oh yeah, yep. And so it looks like you can probably store these with ink in here. Yeah, that's dope. And that way you can have preset inks in these if you feel like writing with something. That way you don't gotta be flushing them out or the converters out or swapping these out and making a mess everywhere, getting your fingers and your hands dirty. So that way you can just store these with the cap, since there is just this one aluminum cap with the ink in there. Don't dry out, you can leave them in the box. So that's pretty cool little setup overall. And I think that's pretty much it that comes with it in the box. And now that we kind of went over what's inside the box and went over the caps, the ink cartridges, how they store, the nib size, the pen, how it feels, how it looks a little bit. Let's take a look at how it writes. This is gonna be the 1.1, and we're gonna use the black cartridge on this. As far as the cap goes, I think you can put it on here. Like, you go like that, it kind of moves around. And it feels like it has like this little silicone thing in there. Probably can't see, but there's like a little silicone. That's what it feels like. I don't know if it would fuck it up. I don't know if it would mess it up, just because I do believe it needs to seal in order so that it doesn't dry out. All right, but let's get writing. My sister got me this for Christmas. It's pretty dope. I like the lines, how it makes it all pretty simple to get everything in line and whatnot. We're gonna start off with the 1.1 nib with the black cartridge ink. I do plan on just writing regular handwriting with the smaller, just because it does look pretty small, pretty clean. So let's jump right into it. These are what it showed on that little manual booklet. It just shows kind of drawing lines like this. And this does feel just a little bit scratchy. Feels really scratchy. I feel like maybe I'm not getting the right angle down. That's the 1.1. Now we're gonna jump into the 1.5. Same things. Come to see here. This one feels a little bit less scratchy, but it's probably because it's releasing quite a bit more ink. It does feel just a tiny bit smoother. And I mean, so far I'm enjoying this one a lot better than the first one. This is not even a Lamy ink, so let me restart that. That's the 1.5. This is gonna be the biggest one, the 1.9. Big difference, huge difference on both of these. I'm really liking this one. It's just so much smoother, so much more ink being put down. It looks, you can tell more distinction between the thin lines and the thicker lines. Definitely. Let me see if I don't misspell purple. It goes Purpal. I was thinking E. Is it E? It's LE. Man, all right, we're gonna redo that one. This is the 1.9. These colors are dope. These colors are pretty dope. I got a little sample pack for the diamonds. I'll make a separate video on those. Both of these colors really show with these nibs here. I had them in my fine point nib on my other pen, and you couldn't really tell the color. If anything, this one was a little bit hard to see. This one looked really nice, but it looks nicer with these thick lines. Overall, I'm liking this one the most. This is probably the one I'm going to leave on to write with this pen. Overall, I'm liking them. This one was a little scratchy. Probably won't use that much for writing like this. I'll probably use it for more basic writing. And if it does add a little touch of flair to it, that's cool. But these I'm gonna be filling up the rest of this notebook with, just practicing, working on my handwriting, making sure it looks cool. And overall, it's pretty nice for the price. I know some of these pens can go up pretty high. I like the touch, I like the feel. It's just it's smooth, clean. It's a good experience overall. I would recommend it to anybody who hasn't had a fountain pen before, or a calligraphy pencil. It's enjoyable for sure.